Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jenny Wren from A to Z Crafty Crafters. I'd like to thank all my subscribers and my new subscribers, and whoever may drop in just to watch and haven't subscribed. I welcome you guys also. I'm not a professional doing this, but I enjoy doing it. So this is my third go of doing this. As I said, I'm not professional, and I keep messing up, and I go back out and restart. But anyway, I'm not going to do it again, so we're just going to go with the flow with it. This is the second part of the gift bags that I was upcycling, and I'll put the link to that one in the bottom in the description. And also I'll put in the description the lady who designed these beads here. They're sort of bottle beads. They're absolutely beautiful. Dina, I think her name is, Kowal, K-O-W-A-L Creations. Sorry if I haven't put your name right, but I do apologise. But her link will be in the bottom. She has an Etsy store. They're quite reasonable, and I've used these tons of times, and this is the first time I think of as doing this pattern here on my channel. But they're so cute. I really love them. I've used them quite a lot. So just drop on Etsy and have a look. She's got a lot of other designs there also. And I've got them cut out, ready to go. I rolled that one, but I unrolled it because I made a boo-boo. And these are the little roses that I made. They're all dried and ready to be dipped. And I've got a bit of glitter on them, just to jazz them a little bit. So they're all ready to be dipped. I've also got a cylinder bead, a 1/2 inch cylinder bead, which I marked out, and I've got a 1/2 inch tapered bead and a 1/4 inch tapered bead, which I'll add in with these. But this is the soda pop. Always reminds me of a Coke bottle. So it's very simple, very easy to follow. So I'm just going to roll this one up. And you just keep this flat piece flat along the bottom, is to be flat, and it just sort of rolls down. And when you get to the little two legs type of thing, they then get rolled separately. I roll the bottom one first because it's longer and I wouldn't want to tear it, and still keeping the bottom flat. Sometimes it just flings and it does a runner for me. It unravels because I don't glue it as I go. So I just roll it around until it glues, it holds. And then I'll do the other little leg and I'll just roll it around, and it gives that sort of little bump, has a little dip in the center, and then a little bump sort of thing. And it just reminds me so much of a Coke bottle. So there we go there. So when I take it off, if it's not flat on the bottom, I will flatten it by just pushing it down on a flat surface, and then it's just flat. And I just put a bit of glue on the bottom, and just to let it dry. It just holds the shape, and then I use my pin, my toothpick, and then I just put it in like that so that the bottom's up and it will dry. And it just fell off. And then the next one is, I'm not sure what bead this one is. I think that's I'm not sure, but I think that's that one. No, that's not it. It's one of these, not that one. It might be that one. It might be that one. That little one there. We'll soon see, but I think that's that one there. There's a lot of ladies with nice patterns, templates on Etsy. There's one there with the teacup and the coffee cup. I so love that. I've made that up with earrings. I'm not sure who does that one, but I'll follow that one through, and I'll make a point of doing that one on my channel also, because it's really nice and it just comes up beautiful with the little earrings. So this one here you've got to add a piece too, but I'm just going to leave it dry, and I'll go ahead and do these ones here so I don't tear them off. So I'm just rolling it. I think I did that one. Yeah, I just roll that one around, trying to keep it centered. You don't have to make it centered. You can do it flat if you choose. It's your choice, I guess. But I'll flatten that off when I need something to wipe the glue off my hands, and I haven't got, yes I have, some baby wipes, otherwise they stick to my fingers. So then I'll go ahead and I'll do the other one. And this one I'm sort of just winding it so it gives that bit of a neck sort of thing on the top, keeping it on the bottom close to the center bead flat, or trying to. Now the next piece, I've got two pieces to this one. I'm just going to get some glue, and where I finished here, you can see just there, that little, there's a little ridge there. I'm just going to put a bit of glue, not much, just along there. Then I'm going to add this one flush up against it, like that. Hold it for a couple of seconds till it dries. Just hold it there until it dries, and then I'll wind it around like so. Trying to keep it centered as much as I can, but if it sort of goes off, you can release it a little bit and then rewind it, and that just let go on me. But I try and pinch it around as much as I can to get a little bit centered as much as I can. Then same here, there's another little piece that goes on this, little bit of glue right along that little tiny thing there, as you can see the glue there. Then I'm going to add my next little piece, flush up against it. Oops, it fell off. And then I'll wrap it around. And I'll slide it off using my tweezer. I got it in shape. Then I just add glue all over there just to stop it from losing the shape, because when I first started with these little bottles, I lost my shape with them when I was dipping them. So then I decided to add glues just to hold their shape. So there's that one there. It's quite a pretty little bottle. I'll put that in there. Then there's another one, different shape. I'm not sure which one. I think that could be this one here. That one there. I'll just move those out of the road. And then it's got two pieces to it. This one. So I'll slide it on. My roller. And I always do the center piece first. I go from the longest then down to the smallest piece. And just keep in mind that these can get caught underneath there. So try not to get them caught underneath. Because if your paper's a bit thin, they will tear. So I'm just going to put some little bit of glue there just to hold it. Roll it around till it glues. Get my shape. Then I'm going to go to the longest piece, which is this one here. Shaping, oh, and I tore it. How about that? It's okay, I can fix that. It's not hard to fix. I think there's a bit of ink might have leaked onto that, but I'm not going to be fussed about it. I'm just going to add my little tail piece to it that come off out there, just like I was joining the others, and then I'll roll it around. Add a bit of glue. And you wouldn't know that it's it actually tore. Then I'll go to my next piece. I'll do that. Now I'll go to the belly piece, find where I finished off, and there we go, there, just there. Then I'll add my second piece right up a flush against it, so it's level. Then I'll roll it. Oh, come off. Didn't hold it long enough. Okay, see how we go this time. Yes, got it this time. So there's that little bottle. So I'll slide it off. See, they're just so simple, but they're so cute. Shape my bead. Add my glue around just so it doesn't move on me when I dip. There we go. Then this one here has three pieces. This is the this one here. That's that bead. And because my roller isn't real long, I've got to keep in mind that this here end doesn't, it's got nothing there, so I'm just making sure I got it rolled properly and I don't bend it to tear that little piece off, especially when I'm rolling the long tail. So I'll glue it down. I'll just grab a drink. Sorry about that. Now I'll go to the long piece and very carefully not to pull on that one because it will tear. And I've just got my finger sitting, just touching the base of it there and winding it. Whoops, and it come undone. How about that? Okay, have another go at it. It just let go because I'm not holding it too tight, because I just don't want to pull that little piece off the bottom. So I'm just going to add some glue. And I'll straighten it, make sure the bottom is level, because I want it flat. So there we go, it's flat on the bottom. So I'll just rub a bit of glue around there just to hold it a bit. So now I'll go to my neck of my bottle, and I'm keeping this side here straight as I wind. It's like a little mini cone type of thing, it is. It just gives that real pretty neck shape. And these would be pretty if you're doing to use in, if you're doing those mini houses and you want a bit of glue wet there with my fingers. So there's the neck. Now I'm going to find where, there it is, my end, and I'm just going to apply a little bit of glue there. So now I'm going to my next strip, putting it flush against, make sure the sides are level, and then I'll start wrapping it. Keeping everything pretty well centered. I'll glue that one down. Now there's my end piece just there, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue there, and then I'm going to go flush against with my third piece. Bring it around. So that's that bottle. Isn't it ever so cute? So because it's so close to the bottom there, I'm just going to go right to the end, carefully slide a little bit at a time to get it to move, and then I slide it off. So there you go. That's that one. I think I'll straighten that a little bit more before I add my glue. And just carefully not to put too much pressure on my little ends. and I'll add, there we go. That's those ones there. And these others are just normal beads. I won't bore you with doing those. Or maybe I'll just do one of each. Cut that one out. Then I'll cut. I won't throw that piece off the end off. I roll them and I make my what do you call them, caps for my beads out of them when I'm doing round beads. Cut that one off. Then I'll do the same with this one. I'll keep the end off this. I do have a cricket, but some reason I just keep coming back to old school, using the scissors. But these bottles also, they come in an SVG file. I think there's another couple of files they come in too, which is really good. So if you've got a cricket, you can also cut them out on the cricket. So I'm just going to make sure I get the right end. They're pretty well the same size. That's my cylinder bead. And I just put it on the flat surface and then just tap it, and it gives it a nice flat end on it. So that one can go on a thing. And now I've got, I think these are my two. This is the 1/2 inch one, and I'm just keeping it all centered. This is just an oval bead or tapered bead, either which way you want to call it. I always call them an oval bead. So that come up quite pretty. I like that one. So there's that one. Put that on my skewer, toothpick or whatever it is. This is my 1/4 inch. Just keeping it centered. And this one's a little bit fatter because it's a lot long, like it's the same length, but the size of your width on the bottom changes the shape of your bead to what the length is. So that's that one there. So I'll slide that one off. And I'll put it on there. Now these are the little end pieces I cut off. That one doesn't look too bad. It can do as a fill-in bead or whatever I want it for. So that one's not too bad. So I'll put that one aside because they're good for like for journals and things too. When you want to do dangles for journals. This one will be okay for a journal bead also. So that's pretty good, that one. It can do as a bead for a journal. That didn't stick down. There we go. But this is what I mean by I'm yet to do a video on these little caps that sits there, and I've just sort of indent them in there by just using my finger pushing it through, and they look really nice sitting on a bead. That's what I mean by caps. Okay, so there are our beads that we've done today. So I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed showing you guys how to do that. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Press that little bell where you'll get notifications when I'm putting something up, and also hit that like button, and please leave a comment. I'd like to see what people think. So thank you so much for watching. God bless and have a lovely weekend. Bye.